Hello, my lovely people. You guessed it. Today's energy is cups. We're going to explain the cups. So this is lesson number 3. Remember to like and to leave a comment if you want to. If this was so helpful, you can press the heart button. You can find the heart. It's like dollar signs and a heart for the tips. And you can send me a tip if this was helpful with the heart. Okay, do not send out my Bible. Just send it with the heart. Okay. The heart dollar sign. Anyway, let's start this lesson. Remember, as I explained in lesson number 2, if you watched lesson number 2, if you didn't, I'm gonna put it here, up here, so you can watch lesson number 2 and also lesson number 1. Also, I'm gonna put it here, lesson number 1, or at the end of the screen, or you can check the playlist for the lessons. I have a playlist for the tarot lessons that I made, okay? So it'll be easier for you to find them. So remember when we spoke about the energies and we said that the minor arcanas, not the major arcanas, they always got the same set. They got those sequences from the ace till like the 10. Then they also got four cards, which is the king and the queen and the page and the knight. We explained this in the sword energy. So and then I said it's in the same energy, a queen, a king, and a page, and a knight. What are they? I explained them in the sword. And then it's like in a different energy. They have an energy, like each person in tarot, they got an energy, right? So the king and the queen, they got an energy, and the page got an energy, but and the knight got an energy. But whatever they hold in, it depends. It's a different energy. So if they hold in sword or cup, so we're gonna notice this and also add it. We're gonna add the energy to the translation of the knight. We're gonna add this energy, the water energy, the cups energy, to the translation of the page, and to the translation of the king and the queen. So if you remember that, we're going to repeat this anyway. So we got here the Queen of Cups. A lot of the people say that Queen of Cups is someone who pressed the feelings and someone who does not speak about their feelings. So in Cups energy is also water signs energy, feelings and emotions. And you can see the Queen of Cups. Whenever I look at the cards, you can see the cup thingy that she holding is covered up. It's not like the King of Cups. So comparison to the king, she got this covered up. She like really preserved about her feelings, or really closed off about her feelings, right? They're just holding their feelings. She's not forgetting anything. So you can see also when I look at this card, when I look at the cup, I always look at this hand thingy that look kind of like a Scorpio. So I would say she holds a lot of feelings that she doesn't share, or sometimes she holds a lot of feelings, that breast feelings, that Scorpios having a hard time if they are in the shadow to let go of feelings, to let go of emotions. They would be remembering something and they would just not know how to let go of it for a while or forever sometimes. So this person, the Queen of Cups, they always say like the Queen of Cups is someone who's like, let's say, more like a breast about their feelings, not showing their feelings. Like Queen of Cups, someone who's like not showing their feelings, kind of like I would say any water sign. But I'm gonna try to compare here. This person is like growing within themselves. They're not sharing their feelings. They do have a lot of emotion, but they're not outspoken. I'll say that the Queen of Cups is not someone who's outspoken comparison to the king. The king is like, we're gonna get to the king, but the Queen of Cups is not someone outspoken about their feelings. They're pressing their feelings. They have feelings that they're not addressing. They're trying to seem like, basically they're trying to seem like collective. This Queen of Cups trying to be like, let's say, that feminine energy, trying to be collective and not sharing what's going down beneath the surface. Maybe it's trying to be strong for everybody and caring to everybody without sharing the feelings inside of what their thoughts. Kind of like also sometimes if it's like a shadow thing, the Queen of Cups, they think that sharing their emotion is not important. Sometimes it's annoying because they think sharing their emotion is not important. Let's say this person is a bit like, this person's always just considering sharing emotion or being emotional. It's not a choice. They could be emotional or stuff like that, but they try to be more logical. Let's say they try to be more logical comparison to the king. Of this person try to be more logical, take the big decisions. This is a feminine energy of like taking decision, being caring, and trying to be more logical or breast that. And sometimes if it's a shadow thing, will come as like very negative, that this person is like pressing or holding things, or sometimes manipulating you because they're holding thoughts and feelings about you that they're not sharing, right? And they think this is the best decision. Sometimes this person can be like really annoying because they think not sharing their feelings is the best or for the best. So in relationship or feelings, this person could be like, and like if you ask about feelings or relationship and then you see the Queen of Cups is like someone trying to hide their feeling, trying to be logical, or someone trying to not show their emotion or trying to be logical about the situation, pressing their emotion, someone hiding a lot of feelings or hiding sometimes grudges if it's something negative, or hiding that they love you, or they're hiding because they think it's the best. Or sometimes this person is annoying if it's a shadow thing, because this person could take decisions and emotions without sharing it with you. Like for example, it's like they don't tell you why they not want to be with you, and it's kind of like they don't know, like they don't show it, like I don't want to be with you, or it's like why, like they try not to be emotional. They'll be like, oh, they don't want to address their feelings, like they gonna be like, oh, because it's the best or something. They're gonna come off, they try to come off, let's say the Queen of Cups, they're always trying to come off as like a sword energy. So she's trying to be, we spoke about the sword is like when someone is like a ruler, or someone taking decisions, very logical, or someone rule a decision, a verdict or something like that. And the Queen of Cups is someone always want to be in that energy. She wants people to see her as a queen, okay, and not someone emotional. And sometimes this person would really become like, if it's in the shadow, will look really dumb, because speaking about your feelings and what you feel about something is also logic. It's like, I don't feel about it. It's like sometimes if they're in the shadow, they will come off a little bit like manipulative about their feelings also. So the Queen of Cups, let's say the good thing about the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is not letting her emotion take the best of the situation. So the best thing is like this person is not letting their emotion take the best of whatever. They're not letting their emotion affect some decision. They're not letting their emotion affect their life. They're not letting their emotion affect anything in their life or something like that, okay? So this person is like trying to be like logical, or trying to be in control of their emotion. They're trying to preserve their emotion. They're trying to be smart about their emotion. They're trying to not let their emotion get the best of them if it's like positive. We got the King of Cups here. The King of Cups, I was like when you see like this lovely older man. It was like very nurturing, very caring. This is your lovely grandfather, whoever like comes to you, like always give you food and try to spoil you. This is a very loving, nurturing person. This person got a lot of love. They're open about their emotion. They're just very sharing about their cup. They don't mind giving everybody their cup. They don't mind loving everybody. They don't mind sharing their love. So I would say this person is very sensitive. This person is very loving. Like the King of Cups always comes like in positive things. So I'll say the King of Cups comes about like they're very loving. They're very emotional. They love you. They have this pure love. They are very nurturing to you. They want to spoil you. They have a lot of care. So sometimes when you see the King of Cups, you'll be like, this person does have a lot of feelings, and they love you and they have all this intense care, but they're not sharing it with you. Sometimes it comes like, you can translate, as I said, every time you look at a card, it just comes a different story. You notice something different. So from this translation, you can see if it's negative in the reading or positive. For example, if it comes in a reading and you see that, oh, this person is taking advantage of you, you are in this energy, or this person is a loving, caring person. They could be a little bit naive, or they could just be like that, or they could be just too giving or too sharing or something like that, or they could be in this energy with someone else. So follow your intuition. But the King of Cups is like loving everybody and nurturing everybody, but they're very loving. They're very open, okay? So they could be also the King of Cups, like they're very open with their emotion. They don't mind sharing their emotion in a way that sometimes they be a little bit naive, right? But they're very loving, very emotional, they're very caring, and they decided to be like this. So because King and Queen is like a fixed energy, they decided to be like this in life, and they're already fixed. This is their habit. This is their habit. Comparison to this, to the page you're gonna get, this is their habit in life. Like basically it's an older person just decided to live life like this, okay? What the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, we spoke about pages is like reckless energy, really like a 17 kind of person, 16, a teenager, just like trying to practice this energy. So the beige is always like someone who loves you. So I say like someone who loves you, someone who got feelings toward you, a crush about you, a just as thought, and or someone who got love, or they want to communicate love. Could be the beginning stages of the emotion that when it's taught. This person is very like given, but it's like they want to give you the love. Like they very like they just want to give you the love. They want to give you this offer. You can see there's a fish here, there's emotion, there's love, and there's like also they want to share whatever they have with you. They're like they want to give you an offer and they want to share whatever they have. You can see the fish represent money and things of finance and stability, not only the cup and their feelings. They want to share a lot of things. It's like sometimes the beige can be a little bit very immature. Like sometimes this card comes in a reading, you need to translate it on the reading. So whatever the energy of the card, and like you look at the energy of the card and see in the question what your intuition get from the card. So every time we're gonna look at the card, you're gonna see a different story, but the same energy. The energy is like this person want to share whatever they have, they want to share something. And sometimes this page comes reckless where they just do actions and they share too much, or they just jump in a relationship without thinking, right? Or they give their heart really easily, or they just want to do this sometimes just positive, because when you see it in a love, this person just jumping on you, they want to give you an offer. It could be a communication, or they want to talk to you, they want to give you a love offer, they do have feelings toward you. But the beige is like, as I said, is like very reckless. But sometimes like you see these cards, like this person want to do all of this, but they still not communicating their feelings because they're beige. They have this feeling, they want to give you things, but they're not, because it's a beige. It's taught. It's like they don't know how to do that. They could just do it the wrong way. Also, they might come off like a little bit wrong, or they might come off like they want to give you this, but it's just wrong. It might seem like wrong to you, something like that. It's a beige. It's just explain the energy of the beige. Just like a teenager, someone who's just would not necessarily take the best decisions always, or the best way of doing it, but just jumping on these feelings that they feel. Okay, it's like a teenager, something like that. And whenever you see this card, it can be positive, it can be negative, it depends on the reading. So as I said, okay. So what else I would say about the beige? I would say this is a new beginning. The beige is like also a new beginning in love, or they want to give you a new beginning, because it's the start. Here we got the beige. It's like a teenager energy, or they want to give you a new beginning, or could be a new beginning also. We're going to get to the ace, but this is also can be a new beginning, or they want to start over, or they just want to give you this thing and they want to start with you, because the beige is always want to start. They want to start things. They don't want to like take time. They just want to start things, and they want to do things with you. We got the knight. I spoke about the knight. The knight is someone who comes fast. The knight comes fast. Like the beige is like on their feet, and the knight is like on a horse. It comes really faster. This person got a horse. They are a little bit maturer than the beige, but sometimes this person will come out reckless, like in their because they're holding a cup and they want to come fast, and they think they made that good decision. They're already wise. They're kind of ignorant. I will see the knight had someone ignorant, or someone who just like doesn't want to listen, and they think they figured out life, and but they still got a lot of things to figure out, and they think they just had bad relationship in the past, and then they figured out things. So again, the knight here holding a cup is emotion, it's water signs. So they come in recklessly with their emotion. It could be like fast communication of love, or fast communication of feelings. Not necessarily can be love. It's anything about water. So it can be fast communication of their emotion. Their emotion can be negative sometimes. This person comes fast and reckless. So they could be like really coming reckless about speaking their emotion. They could be emotional, explosive, or they just speak what they feel whenever it's not convenient or it's not the right time. So this person comes in fast communication, or they want to give you an offer of love really fast. So they are blind, and it can be positive, because when you see this, it's like faster things happening compared to the pentacle. We're gonna get to the pentacle. This is the fastest here. You got the knight, and this is the knight is really fast. Okay, so this is how I translate it. Whether some people think like it's a slow or something like that, but I see the knight that's coming really fast, and the knight is like want to come to you and give you the offer really fast. Okay, so this person, if you see it in a reading, let's see, like I don't want to overwhelm you. That's why I'm just like holding it, because I don't want to say a lot of things, translation about it. So you see in a reading, the knight will come to you is like, I see it as like someone wants to come to you with their feelings really fast, or they want to give you their feelings really fast, or they just like, there's a fast communication of love. And sometimes it means that this person also, like if it's a negative thing, it means that this person is taking this fast decision in love, or they're getting emotional, or they're sharing their cup with everybody. So they could be like doing reckless decisions and taking like this approach of love with everybody, right? So they could be given offers but elsewhere. So it depends on the question, it depends what you get from the card. We got the Ace, we got the 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and we got the 4 of Cups. So Ace, we spoke about the Ace energy. It's the purest energy of the element. So the element that we got today is water sign. So the Ace is the purest element before anybody touched it and change it the way that they want to change. This is the weapon. We got the weapon here from the universe. It's the Ace of Cup. It's a cup energy. It's a love energy from the universe. This is in the purest case. It's like when it comes from the universe. You can see the hand of the universe, the hand of God, the hand of whatever you believe in. But it's not with people. So when people are holding it, they put in there, they translate it differently. They use this weapon differently. So we spoke about the Ace. So here we got the Ace of Cups. It's always a new beginning in emotions and love, an emotional beginning, anything emotional, anything about water related. So it speaks about the element of water, which is emotions, okay, which is feelings, which is water signs, the water signs, how it could be the energy of the water signs, how they function, how they function in emotions. So it could be like, oh, every time I see it, it's like a yes in love or an opportunity. Sometimes it means anything like a big wish. To me, like the Ace of Cups, when you see it, it's like a big wish that gonna make you emotionally happy. So sometimes like emotion is related to emotion, that you're emotionally gonna be successful, you're emotionally gonna be happy, you're gonna feel emotionally stable. And you can see it's like from the universe, you got this beast and we got this like coin thingy. I think it's like translated in the church or something like that, because you have this coin thingy. I'm not Christian, but it's like a vintage translation, whatever the thing is about. It's like in the hand of God, basically. They give you like this water and it's like from the universe, and you can see the cup is floating. You have more than enough of emotion, and it's not, you don't want people to give you more cups of emotion, and you're like, or you want the universe to give you more. You don't want the universe to give you more or something like that, or you feel like you're not satisfied in love. Yeah, it's kind of like you're gonna get this cup and you're gonna be satisfied. You're gonna be more than satisfied. You see the waters floating, you're successful. It could be like in life in general. It could be about this opportunity. You're gonna get fulfillment in this opportunity, the one thing that you're asking about, or in love, or in this thing, or in love in general, or in a job offer, or whatever the thing is. Like anything that you don't feel stable about, you feel like you always need more in it, you don't feel like you're happy with it, you might get happiness. Anything about related to emotion. So it's like viewers form from the universe about this cup. So it could be a new beginning, or things gonna improve in a thing, or you're asking about a question, the Ace of Cup. Or it could be also a new beginning elsewhere. They're gonna give you happiness. It could be not this thing. So whatever you're asking about. They've got the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, we will see it as a bond, like a soulmate bond, because we got cups, and cups speaks about emotion, right? And those 2 people got their cups together, and they're holding their cups together, and they want to exchange cup or something, because the other hand is reaching there. They want to be together. They're bounded by something. You can see here the bond. The bond look kind of like satanic, but in the same time looks like a lion, which represents the strength. We saw the lion there and a Leo or something like that. Depends on strong bone, right? Like there's a bond here, strong bone, strong bond here. So something like that, strong bond. So whether this bond is like toxic or positive, this just depends on the question and how you see every time you ask that question. Okay, you're gonna see something different in the card, but they 2 bounded to each other. It could be a friendship, also a strong friendship, or you're gonna get a friendship. This is a bond between 2 people, whatever the bound, a friendship, work bound, or they see you as a soulmate, or they have this chemistry with you, or they sometimes these cards can come and it speaks about friendship, or you have a strong bond with this individual. We're gonna get to this card, but it's also somehow something like that, but it speaks about soulmate connections. It speaks about connection. It speaks about chemistry from 2 people having chemistries. Also, those people can come from a different background, that they share each other, because this person looks different than this person, and they are together, they could be complement each other, like they are each other's soulmate, or they complement each other. So they could be like working together on something, or they could be different because then, but they're working and they're compromising about their differences, or they're working and they complement each other, something like that. But anything about speaks about a stronger bond or something like that. Okay, so whenever you ask the question and you have this energy, then you can translate it on the question. There's negative or positive, you can look at it and you'll be like, oh, this person doesn't have feelings toward you. Actually, this person sees you as like totally different. They do have feelings toward you, but it's not like that. Or this person have someone, they think someone else will be similar to them. You can see it this way. Or they think that, oh, this person think that you're their soulmate and they love you. It depends on the question and how you translate it and what the card speaks to you. Then we got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebration. A lot of people say this. Those people are celebration and friendship, a union between friends. It's celebration, celebrating their cup, celebrating their emotions, they're celebrating their success. They celebrating something that happened. It's like when you're like raising your cup like up like that, and then you're celebrating each other. So it speaks about reunions also because they're reunited. So it could be a reconciliation, reunion, or a friendship, or they see you as a friend, or the friendly vibe. It always comes like a friendly vibe or reunion. Most readings, so they see you as a friend, or they want to reconcile, or they want to come and talk to you again. They want to like leave bygones, be bygones, water under the bridge, whatever. They want to be in this energy. They want to come and be like, hey, let's talk again, let's do things together. Oh, we're united, we're not gonna leave each other this time, or we're friends, or something like that. Okay, and then it comes here to the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is someone who's like not happy, right? We can see this person is not happy, just got a lot of things they lost, and they're holding to those 3 cups, and they lost a lot of cups because their completion is 10 of cups when you're extreme happy. And the universe kept taking a lot of shit from this person, and they have 3 cups now, and the universe is like, hey, take this cup. It's like, I don't give a fuck, I don't want this cup. Like, they're just sad, sitting there and feeling upset. They feel rejected by the universe, rejected by you, or rejected by something. They feel like their faith is gone and getting love or getting completion in their life. They could be sad about a lot of things in life. It's not only about like cups speaks about emotion, and we get emotional about things that we lose, whether it's like in finance and actions and stuff like that. So they're sad about things that they lost in life in general, or things that they lost. It could be in relationship, it could be a specific topic, it could be work, whatever the card speaks to you. So the universe gives them an offer, but they don't want to take it. Some of it could be like, when you read the card, you're gonna be like, this person doesn't want to see the offer that you're giving them because they're just too busy with their shit, or they're too busy in their life. They could be like already happy in their life. This card, it doesn't mean it means this way, but sometimes if you see it with other cards, if you're a beginner, you're gonna put other cards. So it can be like this person is already happy with what they got. If you're gonna read from one card, it could be sometime or if you're a beginner and you're just so confused, you can lay a lot of cards. So for example, you might see like a 10 of cup and this card. You'll be like, what? Like, this person is so happy in their life, they don't want your offer, or they don't want to see because they're already satisfied with what they got in their life. It could be positive. If you have one card, you can also translate the meaning from this one card, like whatever the card speaks to you about. Like when you look at the cards, like this person's already happy with what they got, they don't want your offer. Or they could be like they're just too busy with their shit. They could be selfish, and they don't want to see your offer, or they're not really seeing clearly what you're giving them. They could be also seeing clearly what you're giving them, but they really don't want any relationship right now, or they don't want to see this offer, or they are rejecting this offer, or they took this offer for granted, right? The universe is handing them an offer, something like that. So here we're gonna put should I put them all together, or 3 3 so we don't all go around here? Okay, 5 of cups, 6 and 7. Okay, I would say that cups energy will come a lot in a lot of readings, that I assume that you're gonna ask about things, so stay focused. I don't know. We got the 5 of cups with someone who's sad. You saw the 4 of cups with someone who's like doesn't want anything, but they're happy with the 3 of cups. Like they're just like here, they're just happy with the 3 of cups, or they taking this for granted. They feel like they're more than satisfied with whatever. This person's not satisfied at all. This person is sad, they're upset, they're depressed because of what they lost. They only got 2, they just got 3. It's like, I thought I'm happy with, it's like they're reaching from 3 they reached from the 3 to 2. The universe took even more than that. It's like they're upset. They're like, what the fuck, like what the fuck, I only got 2. And this person could be reminiscing about things that happened to them over and over again, like kind of traumatized about things that they lost. And they have this 2 of Cups and they want to hold on to it, but they cannot be positive. They still crying about those cups that they're spelled here. They have them in the picture. This person doesn't have those cups. Maybe like they let go of this cup. They in this energy. They sad. They rejecting this. They're victimizing themselves, but they are trying to focus on what they got. Okay. This person is focused on the cups that they spilled. They're just sad. They could be also sad, still crying about spilled milk and silly shit. You know, even though that they can be happy and look for their happiness and understand that the universe knocked those cups because they're not right for you. That means that you need to take different approach, and then you're gonna get your 10 of cup of happiness. The universe trying to give them an offer. It could be like, remember, like in cups that they're reaching to that energy, right? And they got 2 cups here. I know it's just a 5 of cups, which is like a completion. This is the thing that you need to focus on. I'll show you what I mean. So 4, after 4 is like an improvement. The numbers are improving, right? This is 4 and this is 5. It's an improvement. How is it an improvement when this person got 2 cups and this person got 3 cups? Because this person trying to decline offers. It's a story in tarot, right? Trying to decline offers, and they declined offers. They took things for granted and stuff like that. The universe was like, no. Then they knocked 1 cup up. So they went from this energy to this energy, which is like worse energy you might think. But in this energy, because the universe trying to put them, because here they were like, okay, I'm satisfied. I'm just gonna focus on that. I don't want more. I don't want anything. They're stagnant. And then in this energy, the universe knocked 1 cup for them to feel the pain again and for them maybe to change. They are in the process of changing. They are in the process of like things are gonna come to you, and maybe they're gonna change this energy. It's like the universe trying. And cups energy is like things are changing, but it's important to notice the story. Here this person is like rejection offers that comes to them, and they're satisfied with their shitty life, right? And the shitty things. And then the universe knocked 1 cup again, and this is the 5. It's like a more extra energy. It's like improvement. And how's it an improvement? Because this person right now, they are focusing on the things that they lost. They are going back in the drama. They are going back in the pain. Okay, they're going back in this feeling of like they're not longer satisfied. They're no longer satisfied. Here they were like, I lost a lot of things. They're kind of in the petty party. They're still in this energy here. And we're gonna get back to it. The petty party, like I lost a lot of things. Nobody loves me. I don't want love. I'm satisfied with this. I don't want to change my love. And like kind of like a victim mentality. It's a water sign. And here it's like more victimizing themselves, but here they're focusing on the pain, so it's an improvement. They're focusing on that, but maybe focusing too much on it. Because they were in this victim mentality, right? But they try to ignore it, and now they're reflecting on these feelings here. They're reflecting on the feelings of the sadness, that things that they lost from before. They're focusing on more than 1 cup, right? They focus on the thing that they lost before. They're focusing on, it's not like just the universe knocked 1 cup, but they're focusing on other things that happen. They're really focusing on being a victim more and more, but they are like focusing on their feelings. So at least they're addressing their feelings. But here it's sometimes like when you look at the card, this person is overly focused on what's spilled, that they don't want to focus on what's the positive. They don't want to focus on what they have. So there could be like sometimes when you see this, like this person could be like crying your loss still. They did not move on. Or they are just focusing, they're victimizing themselves. They're very focused on what they lost. They don't want to see what positive and start over and see something like that. Then we got the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups speaks about reconciling, because this person coming from far and they're holding flowers, they're holding growth. There's something already been grown, right? Because we see the cups and there's like flowers in the cup. So there's someone put water and seeds and then they grew. So something from a past life, or some, like we speak about past life or something like that. Because look at this cup that this person handed to this child, or it could be like not a child, could be because they got a white hair, whatever, but they handed to that person. It could be reconciling with this person. This cup got more than like yellow things here other than those cups. Those cups are growing, but this cup feels like it's been grown from before. They already have feelings to this person from before. They've been like established. It's like more than those things that here. So you could have a connection. We could speak about a past life connection that you have from before with this person. It speaks also the 6 of Cups about like strong bonds, because you see like like you bonded to each other, you know each other, is familiar, this is good, or this person want to grow with you, this person want to live with you, this person have like real good feelings toward you, they feel bounded to you in a good way, they don't understand it, it could be like they don't understand the feeling, it could be like something about reconciling or vast connection that this person does not understand. Can be confusing if you look at it in a different way. It can be like this person is confused, or this person is like confused and they don't want to talk to you because there's a connection here that they don't understand, but it could be confused because you see this, and then maybe the stranger came to this person holding this cup, but it's very confusing because I do see this cup and I do see growth, but who are you, right? Or something like that. So it could be speaking about reconciling, or because this person comes from far to this person's village. It seems like this person came from a different village or something like that to this person, and they're holding a cup, and the feeling is familiar, but would I let you in? It kind of speaks like that, okay? It can speak about vast connection or something like that, or remember someone from afar. It can speak about like someone like reminiscing about something from afar. It's like, oh my God, like I remember you when you were like a child or something like that, okay? Then we got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups always, like when you look at it, it speaks about confusion because there's so many options in front of you. You got different cups. You got the right cup, yeah, the right decision, but you cannot make the right decision because you got so many options. And it speaks about overthinking things, overthinking decisions, looking at things differently. Also kind of speaks about an impulsive, like this person trying to look at things differently. They're trying to look at things from your perspective or from a different perspective. You cannot choose. Like you got here head, you got snake, you got cups that they can be toxic. It's like this person is scared that they're gonna take a decision and gonna be the wrong decision, then they're gonna end up with the snake cup. It's kind of like, what cup should I choose? What cup should I choose? What offer and love? So they could be confused about love, they could be confused about their feelings, they could be confused about this relationship if it's a feeling thing, or confused about this job, or they not sure, not certain, or they feel like again, because you're a beginner, I'm not gonna overwhelm you, because of course you're gonna lay a lot of cards. So if you're gonna lay maybe another card, like let's say whatever card, like you're gonna lay with it, and if it's positive and then you have this card, it kind of speaks about like this person want to make a choice. They were confused and then they got a choice, or they finally got the thing that they're waiting for, or they feel like this opportunity came in time where they're overthinking. If it's positive, it's like it came in time when they were like not sure like where to start or where to research or something like that, and they're happy that you came. It could be in a positive way because they were in this energy. If it's like, if you look at one card, you can translate it also like this. So every time you look at a card, try to let the card speaks to you about things. It could be also, if it's like a sexual reading, this person's fantasizing, overly fantasizing, or like they daydreaming also. It could be like that, okay? Okay, we got here those cards. We got 10, 9, and 8. Okay? Let me drink my coffee before we start. 8 of Cups, this person walked away. And again, a Tower speaks about a story, right? Like, it just from a 7, you become to the 8. You came to the 8 now. You became an 8. And this person had a lot of options before. Maybe they chose a different choice. Maybe they chose different, the bad offer. They chose something and then they realized why this thing is bad and they regret it and they want to choose something different. And things became clear to them why certain things are bad and why certain things are good. And then you come here to this energy, the 8. They're walking away from the shit. They realize something here. Their realization. Again, we see the moon, but the moon looks kind of like smiling or something like that. They realize something. Could be not a good realization. They realize something. They're walking away from it. They don't give a fuck about how many cups they build in this relationship or in this thing or this neighborhood or with this decision. They know it's wrong. They came to a conclusion that it's wrong and they're walking away. Could be this person's walking away from you, walking away from a relationship, walking away from a decision, walking away in general, or they do not want this. They don't give a fuck about the offers. They don't give a fuck about something. It could be like this person just ready to leave, right? Because they're ready to leave, but they're leaving everything behind. This is the thing, they're leaving everything behind. If it's like a love reading or something like that, it could be like leaving you, they could be leaving something behind, or you could be asking about personality or something like that. They already moved on, they left everything behind there. They want to start over, so they could be not really holding on baggages because they left a lot of things. And then we come here to the 9. The 9 is someone who's satisfied, but they are a 9. They still did not have a partner, they did not have like a relationship, or they did not have the 10 in their life, the fulfillment, everything. They have a 9, but they're happy where they are. They're very independent, they're very satisfied. It could speak about a single person that very satisfied, they got everything, they're very independent, they got everything that they want. They got the self-love, the self-assurance, they're very independent, they're proud of themselves because they're laying all their achievement there and the cups, and they're like sitting like this, and they're proud of themselves, but they're very fully satisfied and confident with who they are. Okay, so it speaks like that. Even if they don't have a partner, they are in this energy that they're very if it's a positive thing, like very self-assured, they're confident. And so when you meet them, you're gonna notice that, okay, you want to build something with this person because they already built a lot of things. So you're gonna give them the extra cup, and then the extra cup is like you share each other, like 10, and then the happiness or something like that. And the 9 can speak about someone ignorant and arrogant, okay, because this person's sitting there and they feel like, look at my achievement, look at what I got, sitting like that. They don't want to. And this, like in body language, if you're like holding your arms like this, it means like they don't want to let any person in, or they don't want to let anybody in. They could be like very proud of themselves, they could be ignorant, or they could be like, if it's a negative thing, they could be ignorant. It could be like, I don't want to share my cups, or look at my achievement, look at who I am, I don't need anybody. For some of you, it could be like, if it's a positive thing, it could be like this person is like, they don't let anybody comes in because they know they built something for themselves. It's a positive thing, they don't let anybody come in and take this away, the self-love or something like that could be good. So yeah. And then 10 of Cups speaks about completion, right? So something is completed here. Reach to that 10. This is the happiness, this is the care, this is fulfillment and emotion. This is a fulfillment and emotion that speaks about, okay, we got to this point, or you're gonna get this, you're gonna be happy soon, emotionally happy, emotionally satisfied, you're gonna be emotionally stable, or you're gonna feel accepted emotionally. This is an acceptance, like, so where like you feel accepted by something. So it could be you get a letter of acceptance. Also the Ace, it can be like this because you're accepted, you're happy, you feel like you're accepted for who you are. And you can see like here, like the water's like on the sky. It could be like a universe or an area where you feel accepted because you got this in the sky and the area, you got kids and everything. You feel like where you belong, emotionally belong there, emotionally feel stable, emotionally feel satisfied. It speaks about emotion. Remember that it's a water sign. It speaks about emotionally fulfilled, emotionally having this happiness. It also kind of speaks about you, this person, if it's like in a card. I'm trying to prepare you how to read, right? You can look at this card and look at other cards, and then if you don't lay a lot of cards and you just one card, it depends on the question. So when you look at the card, you're gonna see something different, right? And it kind of speaks about this person dreaming about this because it's still in the air, like dreaming about this. So they want this with you. It still did not happen, but they want this. It's like a want, a feeling, an emotional need, or emotion of reaching this place. Like they want emotionally. It speaks about emotion. They want to reach there, or they're dreaming about this. They want to be emotionally happy or satisfied, or they speak about someone who's already having the emotional satisfaction. It can also speak about like someone who's emotionally stable, or they're emotionally happy right now where they are, and they're just happy in their life. It could be speaking about happiness in general. They're gonna get happiness or something like that. Okay, and if you're gonna look at this card and then you get away and you don't have other cards, it kind of speaks about someone who's like they don't have that. It speaks the opposite, like they want this but they don't have it. It could be like they're dreaming about this and they're wishing that they can have it with you. It could be like, but they cannot get it, or they're wishing that they get their happiness, or they want to reach their happiness. And sometimes it speaks about someone who wants to reach this way with someone, and they could be stuck in a relationship that's toxic. They need to be in this energy before because they're still building. Because you can see here like in Tarot, because here when we get to the 8, this person was building something. So and at one point they were dreaming of this. They thought that they're gonna get this, but then they walked away. So they could be still in this energy while they're dreaming about this. It could be in a toxic relationship where they're still fantasizing about reaching this that they're not really reaching. So yeah, it kind of speaks about different things. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and if it was helpful, you can tip me with the heart, $sign. You can send me a thank you. Anyway, see you in lesson number 4 later on.